Let me ask you a quick question about Danny Garcia before I forget it. Obviously you mentioned that, over the past 2 years you've been in fights and you've gotten better and better,
Yeah.
and you're ready to take it to the next level. You fought Danny a while ago,
Yeah.
lost the fight via split decision.
Yeah.
Since then, Danny's gone on to have other very close and somewhat controversial victories, winning by split decision and whatnot. When you see him fighting now, do you think he's improved as a fighter? Do you think he's the same, or has he gotten worse?
I believe he's more experienced now. He's been in big fights. He's beaten some good fighters. I think I respect Danny as a fighter. But I really believe he lost to Peterson. I thought that Peterson easily won that fight, and I thought that he put in a very good performance. Like, he studied the way that Danny fights, and he put in a very good performance. I thought he lost to Herrera. But the judges, they choose to go with him. Maybe they believe or want him to be the next star. I don't think he is. He has a template of how he fights. I don't think he can change up, because we all have a style. But there's some of us can box, some of us can fight. I think that the way he fights is just the way he fights, and he can't adapt. Like, he's got the big left hook, and if you stay away from that left hook, like, you're pretty much safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got a nice right hand as well, but I think he's too predictable. He's got slow feet, and yeah, but he's still a good fighter. I don't know if he's gonna do it at welterweight. I don't know if he has the power to do it at welterweight, but I think he's achieved. I think he's achieved a lot. 'Cause when I fought him, Golden Boy thought he was going to go on and be a star. He's gone on to be a star. Like, if he did lose 2 or 3 of the fights in his 35 career, he's still a good fighter. Like, even if the judges, they went for him like he's 30-0, he is one of the best fighters out there. Like, right now, even if he had lost those fights, he's still one of the best. Like, just like I view Lamont Peterson, he's lost 3 fights, but to me, he's one of the best fighters out there. And I view Danny pretty much the same, But I think Danny's a good fighter. He's obviously improved because he's been in very big fights. But I think the judges have done him some favors.
Obviously there's a lot of footage of him out there now. If someone has a fight with him, then they can go look at the Herrera fight. They can look at the Peterson fight. But prior to that, do you think when guys were preparing for Danny Garcia, they popped in a tape of your fight with him and kind of looked at a little bit of the blueprint on how to fight him?
I think when I watch Lamont Peterson, it's like I was watching my fight with him. Like, I really believe Lamont Peterson, because even my coach, he messaged me while the fight was going on, and he said, he messaged me I think that Peterson, he watched my fight with him because it was kind of the same kind of thing. He boxed him for the first few rounds, and then he stood there and banged with him because Danny starts fast. He tries to get you out of there. Then when it don't happen, he kind of slows down, and he's not as strong as maybe he believes or whatever. But it's okay. It's okay because his team wanted me to be part of his camp with the Paulie fight. I was supposed to, cause they asked me if I would come out there for first sparring, but I would have gone out there, but I had to get ready for my own fight, so I couldn't.